Hello kids, in today's class we are going to start with the next exercise 6D. So before we start the exercise, let me again remind you the rules which we have done for multiplication of integers. So the first rule is that if we multiply a negative integer with a negative integer, we will get a positive integer. Okay, or you can also say minus multiply by minus will give you plus. Second one is plus, that is a positive number multiplied with a positive number will give you positive number only. So plus multiply by plus will give us plus. And the last one is plus multiply with a negative number, plus into minus will give us minus negative number. Okay, so keeping in mind all these three rules of multiplication, let us begin the exercise. First question is the simple multiplication. So kids, this is the homework for you guys because this is very easy. We can easily see the first question is 15 multiplied by 8. Both 15 and 8, no sign is given. So that means both of them, they are the positive number. Okay, and if we multiply 15 with 8, what we will get? We will get 120. So the answer of this will be 120 plus number. Okay, it's a positive number, positive integer. In the second, we have 16 multiplied by minus 9. So question number 1, second part I'm writing here, 16 by minus 9. That means no sign is there with 16. That means it's a positive number. We have to multiply this with minus 9. And above, we have learned that when we multiply a positive number with a negative number, positive into negative, we will get a negative number. Negative of what? Negative of the product of these two. So 16 into 9 is 154, right? This is how we have to do such questions. In the third one also, we have one minus and one positive. So the product will be minus. Same with fourth, same with fifth. Coming to question number 6, where we have minus 30 multiply with minus 1. So I'm writing here minus 30 multiply with minus 1. Minus into minus is plus. This is what we have learned. So the answer will be plus, and the product of 30 and 1 is 30 only. This is the answer. This is how we have to do. Similarly, in 17th question, both the integers are negative. So minus into minus will give us plus. Answer will be the plus and the product of these two numbers, that is 13 into 8. Next we have 36 by minus 1. So again the product will be minus. In the 8th one, we have 0 by minus 6. We know that whenever we multiply 0 with any number, answer will always be a 0. And no sign because it is not a positive, not a negative integer. Then we have 10th minus 40 by minus 10. So minus into minus is plus, and then product of 40 and 10. Similarly, we have to do 11th and 12th also. Okay, so most of the parts are homework for you guys. Next, again, in the second question, what we have to do is we have to find the products. Okay, I am not erasing the rules here. I am not erasing the rules, and also I'm writing down rules. Okay, now coming to next question. Question number 2, where we have to find the product. So let's go to first part. We have minus 3 multiply by 4 multiply with minus 5. Okay, so we know minus into plus because in 4 we do not have any sign given to us. That means it's a positive number. 4 into 3 is 12. I'm writing 12 with negative sign. Why? Because we know minus into plus is minus only. So this is minus 12, and now we have to multiply this minus 12 with minus 5. So 12 into 5 is 60, and minus into minus is plus. So answer is plus 60. So this is how we can do this question. Okay. Now coming to the second is also easy, kids, but again I'm doing this Second is 3 into minus 5 into minus 6. So what we have to see here, this is plus and this is minus. So we will, if we multiply these two first, we will get minus 15, and then we have to multiply this with minus 6. 15 into 6 is 90, and minus into minus is plus. So answer is plus 90 here. Question number third is homework. Question number fourth is homework. Question number fifth is also very easy. Still, let me do this for you. Let's do fifth, and I'm marking sixth as homework. So what we have here is minus 5 multiply with minus 8 multiply with minus 9. So we have 3 minus here. Let me do first two. Minus into minus is plus, 8 into 5 is 40. So we have multiplied the first two numbers and we have got plus 40. Now further we have to multiply this with the remaining number, that is minus 9. So again, plus into minus will give us minus, and then product of 40 into 9 is 360. Okay, so this is how we can do this question. Next, the third question what we have is rearrange the terms suitably and find the products given below. Okay, so kids, here again we have to find the products, but what we are asked here is that we have to rearrange the numbers. So there is another way where we can rearrange the numbers on the basis of their signs first and then do the calculations. Okay, wait. Question number third, part A I am picking. Minus 25 multiply with 9 multiply with minus 4. So how we can rearrange them? We can keep the minus signed integers together. So we can write this as minus 25 into minus 4, and then we can write plus 9 at the end. Kids, we know the commutative property of multiplication, which says that if we multiply two numbers or three numbers such that a into b into c, then we can also write them as a into c into b, or we can also write them b into a into c, or any form. Okay, but the product will be same. Okay, so that's the reason we can arrange these integers in the case of multiplication in and at any position. Okay, so now we have arranged them on the basis of their sign, keeping the minus integers together. Now let us multiply these two. Minus into minus will give us plus. 25 into 4 is 100. So this and the remaining number is 9. So this is plus, this is also plus. We will get plus 900 as the answer here. Okay, so this is how we can rearrange the numbers. Coming to the question number 2 here. So in the question number 2, kids, we can see all the numbers are negative. So we can straight away do this. We can multiply any two numbers first to get the answer. Okay. Similar to this is question number 3rd. Okay. There also you can do this directly. Then we have question number 18. Here you can multiply these two numbers first and product of these two numbers with 18. Similarly, minus 35 and minus 6 together and multiply them with 21. And then the last one. So this is general multiplication. You can rearrange them to make the product make the multiplication easier for you. Okay. Next, we have to verify. So when we say verify, that means we have to tell that whether the given statement is correct or not. Okay. So we have to find that out. Let us see what is given to us in the first part of the question. First part says 16 multiply with bigger bracket 9 plus minus 5 bracket close. It says that the answer of this whole expression is equal to answer of, we have 16 multiplied by 9 plus 16 into minus 5. So this is given to us. So this is equal sign. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side of is equal to sign. Let's pick LHS together. So we will pick the left hand side and we will try to First, solve this. 16, I'm writing this part first as is 9 plus minus 5 and then this. Okay, I can write this as 16 as is, multiply with, and inside I am going to solve it. So between this plus and minus, we do not have any integer. That means we have a product. So plus into minus will give us minus, right? Plus into minus is minus. So we'll get 9 minus 5 here, right? And again, 16 into 9 minus 5 is 4. Answer is plus 64. So when we have solved the entire LHS, we have got the answer as 64, plus 64. Now, let us try to solve the right hand side also. So for that, first, what I am writing here is straight away what is given to us. This is 16 multiplied by 9 plus 16 into minus 5. So this is what is given to us here. So first of all, kids, what we have to do here is we can find the product of these two, right? Both are of positive signs. So I can write this as 144 as is. 16 into 9 is 144, and then plus of what? Plus of product of these two. Now this is a positive number, this is a negative number. So I'm writing this in bracket. 15 is 16. We have to find the product of this. 16 into 5, which is 80, right? I'm writing 80, but we have to check the sign also. 16 is a positive number, 5 is a negative number. So plus into minus will give us minus here. Okay. And then next we have 144. Again, between this plus and minus, we have a product because we do not have an integer. So plus into minus is again, we have minus and 80. So 144 minus 80 will give us 64, and positive sign because 144 is the bigger number and it has a positive sign. So when we have solved both the sides, we have got the same answer. 64 is equal to 64. Therefore, this statement is correct. So we will write this is correct and hence verified. Okay, so we have verified this statement. This is true. Likewise, we have to do the other questions also. I'm also picking another part. Let me do the third part here. Let me raise this first and pick the last part of the question. So this is 1, 2, and 3. We have minus 12 multiply with, inside the bracket we have minus 8 bracket close plus minus 7 bracket close. This whole expression is equal to, it is given, it is equal to minus 12 into minus 8 plus minus 12, wait, yeah, plus minus 12 into minus 7. So we have to see if this is same or not. So first we have minus 12 into plus 8 plus minus 7. Let's try to first solve the LHS. So I am solving the LHS here. Minus 12 as is we can write. Now inside the bracket we have minus 8, right? And then plus into minus is minus. So minus 8 minus 7. Minus 8 in outside it is minus 12 as is again. Minus 8 minus 7 means we have to add both these two with a negative sign. So 8 plus 7 is 15. So now in this case what we have is minus 8 minus 7 will give us minus 15, and now we have to multiply this minus 15 with minus 12. So when we multiply this we will get 180, and minus into minus will give us plus. Okay, so I hope that you have understood what we have done. We have solved the inner bracket first, where we have got minus 8 as is, and plus into minus is minus, so we have written minus and 7. Minus 8 and minus 7 will be added, because whenever we have two negative numbers, we have to add them. Then we will get minus 8 minus 7. Similarly, we'll get minus 15 here. Now we have to find the product of these two numbers, minus 12 and minus 15. Again, 12 into 15 is 180, minus into minus is plus. So the answer of left hand side is this. Okay, so now we have to check the right hand side also, RHS. In RHS, we have minus 12 into minus 8. So first I'm writing it as is into minus 8, and then a plus sign between, and minus 12 into minus 7. This is the question given to us. So when we multiply 12 with 8, we'll get the product as 96. 12 into 8 is 96, right? And minus into minus is plus. So with by solving these two, we have got plus 96. 12 into 8 is 96, minus into minus is plus. And then we have this plus, which I'm writing it here. Now what we have to do, we have to find the product of 12 into 7, which is 84, right? And this minus into this minus is plus, so plus 84. So what we have got? We have got 96 plus 84. Now what we have to do? We have to simply add these two numbers, and we will get 180 with a positive sign, because all the numbers are positive. And the same was there in LHS, same number we have got in RHS. So we can write left hand side is equal to left RHS, hence verified, or you can write hence the expression is verified. Okay, so the given expression is verified. So kids, this is how we have to solve these questions. You have to practice these questions a lot, because going forward in the next grades, we have all the calculation based upon these signs, these integers only, right? So these form the basic of the upcoming mathematics in the higher grades for you. Now, question number 5, totally I'm giving this you as a homework. Why? Because this is same as the question number 4. These two marked are homework, and here also I'm marking the homework for you, these two. And above I have already marked. So kids, these are homework for you. And now we are coming to complete this multiplication table. Okay, so this is very easy. This is similar to what we have done in the previous exercise. There we have done this for addition, and in this one we are doing this particular for multiplication only. Okay, so let me do this. Let me erase this first, and I'm going to solve the very first row for you. In rest is you have to practice. So first, in the first row here, first of all, this is the rows of integer, this is the column of integer. We have to multiply them because the multiplication operator is given. Okay, so we have to see that what operator is given to us. Like in the last exercise is what addition, here it is multiplication. So here what we will get, we have to multiply this minus 3 with this minus 3. So minus 3 into minus 3. We will do what we are going to do. First of all, the product of 3 into 3 is 9, and then minus into minus is plus. So this is plus 9 here. Similarly, minus 3 into minus 2. Minus 3 into minus 2 is 3 into 2 is 6, and minus into minus is plus. This is plus 6 here. This is plus 3. This is 0, minus 3, minus 6, and minus 9. This is how we have to solve. When we will go to the next row, we have to multiply with minus 2 now. So minus 2 into minus 3 is 3 into 2 is 6, and plus. Why? Because minus into minus is plus. So we'll get plus 6 here, plus 4 here, plus 2, 0, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Similarly, you have to solve this for rest of the table. Okay. So with this, we have completed our exercise 4D today. Kids, please do the homework given to you. Practice these questions a lot. And if you have any confusion, you can always mail me. And I'll see you all in the next class now. Thank you.